desert, I feel its first. Every time the sun rises over the desert, I feel its first breath. A silent call inviting me to challenge myself. Then the silence vanished, and the desert began to speak. Every curve, every jump, a dialogue between man and nature. The desert tests my will, pushing me beyond my limits. And in those moments, I find my strength, my essence.
Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge.
Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge.
Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge.
As the sun sets, the desert quiets, but its spirit remains alive. I know that tomorrow it will all begin again. A new adventure awaits me. With each new day, the cycle begins anew. Are you ready to kick off again?
All right, welcome everybody. We are here for the 2025 Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. My name is Austin Fish Farner from Fishgistics, and I'm going to be bringing you guys coverage today of stage 4 of the rally. We are just getting ready to get started. We have the bikes down at the start line. They're getting ready to go off the line. We have a couple cameras. The service is not super great today, so we're going to try to bring you guys some. Here we go. We got a couple of the bikes right here. We got number 42, and we have a couple guys lining up. So we got Adrian Van Buren there, and then we got the number 9. That is going to be Ricky Brabeck there. So a couple of these guys getting ready to go at the start of stage 4. Last night they slept in the dunes. It was a marathon stage last night, so they actually had to sleep out in the dunes. So kind of cool, something a little bit different. They didn't have any outside assistance, so the only people that were able to work on the bikes were the riders themselves or any other fellow competitors that were in the rally. So kind of a cool little something different. We can look real quick at the or what the day's stage is going to look like. So this is the second half of the marathon stage. It's going to be a 300-kilometer special. You can see right here. So basically they just left camp. They only had to go 3 kilometers over to the start. So it's right next to it. They're going to go, the bikes are going to go 196 kilometers, and then they're going to have a fuel stop in a transit section there. So they're going to get refueled there, and then they will go the rest of the way. So they'll do a 300-kilometer special, and then they will have a 91-kilometer transit back to the service park bivouac, and then they'll be back at the bivouac with their crew. You can see it's mostly sand today, 25% sand, 25%, 24% dunes. There is 25% tarmac today, so that's some of the transit sections there, so they will be on the road for 25% of that. And then there is 20% chott, which is like the dry lake bed, kind of like what they're starting on right there. So that's what it looks like today as far as your breakdown. This is a kind of a map. So here's the marathon camp right down here that they stayed at last night. You can see they're kind of zigzag back and forth to get out of town. Then they will get on the pavement for a little bit there, do a short transit, and then back in the sand and come out to another transit section where the fuel stop is. Then they'll get racing again, and they'll go all the way to the ASS, and then they'll go back to Madeira where the bivouac is. So that's what's going to be on the schedule for today. Our first bike is off the line at 7:30. So just in 1 minute, we're going to have a bike off the line. And our first bike is going to be Tosha Sharina. It's going to be off today. Let's see what we have for cameras here. Here we go. There goes Tosha right there. So Tosha is off the line. And the cell phone service in this area is a little bit not quite as good as yesterday, so we're a little bit limited on cameras for you guys. So we have a couple cameras we can show you at least. So this is the one right after the start. And then we have this one right down before the start where you can see these guys are getting lined up. So that was the number 68 Tosha that started. Next is going to be Luciano Benavides is going to be next on the 77. And then we're going to have the number 9 Ricky Brabeck. Those are going to be your top 3 bikes off this morning. These guys are going to be after them. You can see that's Adrian right there on the number 42. And then behind him there on the left is Skylar Howes on the number 10. And then Daniel Sanders is on the number 4 over there on the back right, it looks like. So these guys are getting ready to go. The split times are going to be one bike every 3 minutes again today. So one bike every 3 minutes. The first one went at 7:30. That means our next bike is going to be going at 7:33. We can kind of take a look over here again if we bring up our timing page here. So you can see this is the start times. If you're looking at this page on the website, once they go black, that means they've started. So you can see the first bike is off the line there in black. The next one is going to go at 7:33. If we go to the standings, we can go over and let's look at, actually here, if we do this, we'll change this back to yesterday. In the overall standings for the bike class, we can see that right now that's actually the, hold on a second here. There we go. This is what we wanted to see, the time. So we have Tosha in first right now. 9:21:49 is his overall time. In second, it is Daniel Sanders here with a gap of 1 minute and 19 seconds. And then it's 1 minute and 57 seconds back to third place to Luciano there. That's your top 3. Ricky Brabeck is in fourth place with a gap of 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Let's look at some of your bike guys there. Getting ready to go. Looks like I got Skylar there on the left. Over here we have Daniel, who led out yesterday. So Daniel's going to get it to chase some guys down today. He's going to get some lines. He doesn't have to lead them out today. So Daniel's going to be looking to make up some time today. Ready to go, Daniel? Ready to have fun?
Yeah, mate. We got, that's it. We don't have to make the lines today, so we can push them and try and make some time back. So let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Feeling good. I had a good camp out in the desert with the boys and ready to go.
Awesome. How much different is it having to lead versus having some lines in front of you? It's huge, huh?
Oh, look, like the day before, I think I put like 9 minutes on Tosha, and then yesterday I did really good opening and I only +5. So that's sort of, it's how well you open is, yeah, sort of how you win the race, I guess. So I did good, so that gives me a good opportunity to try and make some good time today, and then the last day, if everything goes to plan and if I can get the win today, and yeah, then I have to open the last day. But we just don't know what's going to happen with the pace of the sand dunes and how difficult it is to open. If it's really difficult, you lose a lot of time. If it's pretty easy sand dunes and tracks, you don't lose too much time. So we'll see what today has in store for us. But the last part of the stage today is similar to what the tomorrow stage is going to be. So it'll give me a good indication of how difficult it's going to be.
Right on. Yeah, it's really close there at the top. I mean, you're only 1 minute and 19 seconds back right now, so that's that's not very far at all. It's actually a really close rally for how far into the rally you guys are.
Yeah, it is. It's always hard for this Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge because it's all sand dunes, so it's always back and forth a lot, opening, losing, opening, losing. So it's yeah, it's tough. So it's hard to find the best strategy. It's going to be right down to the wire. The top 5, 6 guys are really close. So yeah, we'll see what today is. Today's like the last big day of, well, the bigger stage. So then tomorrow's only 150 k's. So yeah, let's see how it goes. It's going to be exciting and come right down to the finish line to see what position we finish, I think.
All right, well, go have some fun out there and kick some butt today. Go have fun.
Thank you.
All right, so there you go. That is Daniel right there. He's going to be taking off the line at 7:45. Going to be trying to chase down some guys and make up some time today. So next on the line is going to be Ricky Brabeck. He's going to be leaving in about 2 minutes. He's going to be leaving at 7:36. And then we got Nacho over here. Nacho had a good run yesterday. He's going to be starting at 7:48 today. Nacho, how did you sleep last night? See if we can hear it. Hey, Nacho. He's getting in the zone.
What's up, guy?
Did you sleep last night? How was your
Good.
sleep? How was your sleep?
What's not bad?
Not bad?
Not so cold. I thought it was gonna be colder.
Did the wind let up or was it windy all night?
It stopped at some point, like early in the night, so it wasn't so bad. But all day long was all wind and sandy, the ice, hair everywhere.
Right on. Well, it looks like the weather's nice today, so you guys should be good. Hopefully you have a good ride today.
Thank you. We will do our best out there, and yeah, it's a nice day. Conditions looks good, so hopefully we have a good day.
All right, good luck out there. Have fun.
Here.
All right, perfect. So there you go. So Ricky Braybeck should be going off the line right now. Let's see. Here goes Ricky. Oh, here's another camera out in the dunes. Perfect. So here comes Ricky in the dune section right here off the start. Awesome. That's a cool shot right there. So you can see how big the dunes are right off the start. Go straight out into it and get right at it. So it's going to be pretty cool. So that means Ricky's off the line. Next is going to be Adrian Van Beveren. He's going to be starting at 7:39. He's going to be our fourth rider off the line today. And then that right there is the 22. That is Michael. He's currently first in the Rally 2 category. He's going to be starting 8th overall today.
I need the power bank.
In my black bag.
Oh,
How's it going, Michael? You having a good rally so far? Are you having a good rally so far? Are you having fun? You having a good rally so far?
Yeah, I'm always having fun when it's in the dunes. You know, that's it's
where
my
are they
favorite
going?
thing to do.
This way?
Favorite thing to ride it. So.
Yeah. How was last night in the marathon stage?
Yeah, it was quite interesting. You know, as soon as we got there, we had a windstorm, and yeah, it just carried on all throughout the night. And then obviously this morning was pretty good. Not too windy, not too cold. So yeah, it was good. It was fun.
Cool. Did you make some new friends with your fellow competitors out there last night?
Yeah, made a few friends.
Right on.
As much as we can.
Yeah. Well, good luck today. The weather looks a little nicer today, so it should be good for you guys.
Yeah, it will be good. Thank you.
All right, good luck. All right, so that is Michael. He's currently leading the Rally 2 category on the number 22 bike. He will be starting at 7:51, followed by, behind him is going to be Konrad Drabowski on the number 26. He's going to be second in his class. So everybody's just getting ready to go here. You can see our next bike's going to be going off the line just in about 1 minute. It's going to be Adrian. So we'll switch back over to the start camera in a second here to show Adrian off the line and into the dunes. So Adrian should be going off the line any second here. We'll watch for Adrian to come off here. And after Adrian, it's going to be Skylar Howes. There goes Adrian. All right, here he comes into the dunes. This is right off the start. Right into the big dunes right away. Oh, looks like a lot of fun, huh? All right. Well, there goes Adrian off the line. Next is going to be Skylar Howes getting onto the line. And Skylar will be taking off at 7:42, so in 3 minutes from now.
can you take me one picture?
And back down at the start, we have some more competitors getting ready. We're going to have all of the GP bikes are lined up pretty much 1 through 7. And then after that, we're going to have the Rally 2 go off. And then our first quad will be going off in the 17th position today. So the first 10, we're going to go every 3 minutes. And then after that, we're going to go down to 2 minutes. And then we'll go down to 1 minute starts after that. So on the start line right now, we're going to have Skylar. He's going to be going off in about a minute and a half or so. So today is the longest stage that we have left, 300 kilometers today. That's the longest stage left. And then tomorrow, the special is going to be 167 kilometers. So tomorrow will be the shortest special of the rally. Today is the last big one. So if you're going to make any moves, today's really the day that these riders are going to have a chance to make up some time over 300 kilometers. That's their best chance if they need to make up some time, try to push today and see where they end up. Like Daniel was saying, though, if you get too far up there today and you start out front, it could be kind of tough tomorrow because you might lose some time if you're starting up in the front today. We're just waiting here for Skylar Howes to go off the line. Once again, here's what the times look like right now. So we have the number one, Tosha, in first with 9:21. We got Daniel Sanders, only a minute and 19 seconds behind overall. And then we have, here we go, going off the start. Let's see. There goes Skylar. So this is Skylar Howes from the U.S., riding number 10. There we go. You get a good roost coming off of that one there. All right, so that was Skylar off the line. So that means next is going to be Daniel. Daniel Saunders from Australia is going to be next on the number 4 bike. He will be going off at 7:45, so in 3 minutes. Looks like that bike there's the 96. That's Tobias. Let's go look over at the leaderboard and see where we are. So in the Rally 2 category, if we sort this down to Rally 2, we can see... Oh, actually, let's go back. So Rally 2, we see Michael has the lead on the 22 bike. He's at 9:37, and then the next one is the 26. He's going to be at 9:59, and then the 96 is at 10:15. So that's your top 3 overall right now in the Rally 2 category.
Well,
Is
morning.
that Conrad? How's it going?
Oh, hi. I'm good. Thank you. 1 second, because I don't hear you very well.
Oh, it's okay.
Now,
How was last night in the tent? Did you sleep? Did you get some sleep?
I did get some sleep, but the sandstorm didn't make it easy. Everything was covered in sand, and yeah, just not the 5-star experience that we're used to on Desert Challenge.
Looks like you have a 5-star breakfast bar there for breakfast too.
Yeah, last night the barbecue was canceled, so all we had was the cold sandwiches from 1 p.m. yesterday until today in the morning. So yeah, the bar is just to make it a bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different. Well, that's part of the rally, right? You never know what's going to happen.
Sure, the race is unpredictable. I mean, we can predict we will have dunes, but
Yep.
other than that, it's an unpredictable race. The conditions on the marathon bivouac were difficult, but same for everyone. And yeah, we'll just try to make the most of it.
Yeah, that makes it kind of fun. If it was easy, then everybody could do it.
Yeah. The thing that it's the same for everyone makes it easier mentally, because if we were suffering like this just one by one, that'd be difficult.
Yeah. Right on. Well, it looks like you had a pretty good rally so far. You're sitting at second in your class, it looks like.
Yeah. I'm second in my class, and yeah, just really enjoying it. But I'm sorry, I just have to go because I have 2 minutes
No
to go
problem.
in on my time control.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. That was Conrad right there. He's currently sitting second in the Rally 2 category. So we're just about a minute away from Daniel getting off the line here. He might have actually just gone right before us there. I think Daniel just went, our dune camera went down, so we'll see if we can get the dune camera back up for you guys. So Daniel took off the line. That means Nacho is going to be coming up to the line next. He's going to be going off at 7:48. So Nacho will be next off the line. We're down to 2-minute starts now after Nacho. So 45 and then 48 and then 51. So this is our last 3-minute gap right here to Nacho, and then we'll be down to 2-minute starts. So once all the bikes go off today, we will be starting the cars later. The cars are going to start same order that they finished in yesterday. So we are going to have Nasser is going to be first off the line in the cars. So if we look over at the board from yesterday, here's the finish from yesterday. So Nasser is going to be first. We have Sebastian Loeb in second, Lucas in third. So those will be your first three to start later today. They'll be going off after all the bikes do. We have 51 bikes and quads left that are going to be starting today. And then we have 43 cars that will be starting after them. All right, so we're just waiting for Nacho to get off the line here. And we'll try to get our Dune camera back for you guys. Unfortunately, this is what the Dune camera looks like right now, so we're working on getting it back up. Don't worry, I'm not missing anything. If it's here, I will show it to you guys. And there we go. So Nacho just went off the line. So Nacho off the line. That means that Michael's going to be pulling up to the line on the 22. He will be going off in 2 minutes at 7:50 or 3 minutes. Sorry, this is the last 3-minute one. 7:51. Oh, we got a couple more at 3 minutes actually. We have 2 more. Top 10 go at 3 minutes. So we got some more bikes showing up to the start. So they can't check in too early or they get a penalty. That's why you see them all stopping right here. So everybody kind of stages here. They wait until they're allowed to get to their check-in time, and then they go check in. Then they pull up to the next one, which is the actual start line. And then they take off from there on their scheduled start. If you take off early or late, it's a penalty. So you don't want to take off early. That'll cost you a bit of time. See everybody doing their last minute stretches, getting ready to go for the longest special of the rally.
No se parte gas, se parte más.
So you can see it's a little bit windy today, but not anything like it was yesterday, that's for sure. Yesterday was a pretty gnarly windstorm. They actually had to cancel the last part of the stage for the cars yesterday because it was so windy. The helicopters were not able to be in the air, so they had to cut it short for a little bit. The bikes got to do the whole stage yesterday, and the top cars did too. Just some of the cars that were a little farther back were not able to finish the complete special. But today, weather looks a little better, not quite as windy. There we go. How's it going? You ready to go?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
ready.
ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Just waiting. I know, exciting day.
You have to hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait. Yes.
Yeah,
that's right.
What do you think of the stage today? Is it more sand dunes? Is it going to be tougher than yesterday?
I think it's gonna be pretty similar. all the stages are being kind of like half of the stage a little tricky with the cuts, and then another like really fast part. But I don't know. I think it's all about to have fun and enjoy the desert.
Well, there you go. That's what it's all about. The weather looks nice today, or a little better today, so it should be good for you guys.
Yeah, the way with the weather, it should be easier to see the lines and the dunes. Yesterday was a little cloudy, but it makes it a little harder to see.
Yeah, it's harder when you don't have the shadows, right? So you can't tell how much they drop off and stuff.
Exactly, and also was windy. So when the wind was blowing, all the dust on top didn't let you see the lines.
Yeah, it's hard to actually see the edge of it too when it's really dusty up there, huh?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
today looks like a perfect weather.
Perfect.
Hopefully, we start really early, so we're not gonna get all the heat. Maybe the cars are gonna get all the heat.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the cars are glad you guys are making the lines for them again. Yeah. Good luck out there. Have fun today.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, so Michael went off the line just a minute ago when we were watching there. So Conrad is lining up now. He's going to be going off at 7:54. So Conrad Drabowski will be the next Rally 2 bike off. So our top two Rally 2 bikes will be out on course. So we're just waiting for Conrad to get off the line here in about 1 minute. He will be out on his start. Conrad is riding from Poland on a KTM 450. Some of our quad riders arriving at the start. All right, there we go. Conrad is off the line. Let's see. I think we got our dune camera back. So here comes Conrad into the dunes. And there we go. Conrad is into the dunes. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
How are you doing
Good,
today?
how are you?
You ready to have more fun?
Yesterday was not. Hopefully today is.
Yeah. The weather looks a little nicer today. It might be a little more pleasant today.
I hope so. Yesterday I started last, so today I'm a bit in the middle. So
Yeah.
I hope it will be nice weather and less windy than yesterday.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. How's the quad going? Is it running good?
But I hope it's okay. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good at the start, right?
Yeah. I just hope there's no problem in the middle because then I'm stuck there for like a few hours.
Yeah, that's not good. You gotta bring some snacks with you just in case.
Hopefully we'll see you guys at the finish line.
Yeah, good luck today. Have fun. All right, so that's more of our guys getting lined up at the start and getting ready to go. Next on the line, it's going to be Tobias is going to be going at 7:57, so just in about a minute and a half, we'll have our next bike off the line, and then we will be going to 2-minute gaps for a little while. So it's going to be 7:57, and then 7:59 will be Martin. So Tobias will be our 10th entrant out into the dunes today. Starting off in just about 1 minute. All right, there we go. Off the line. Let's go to the dunes. Watch for him to come through. It's going to be Tobias here on the 96. Off the line and into the dunes. Looks pretty fast coming up and over. All right, so there goes Tobias into the dunes. That means Martim is going to be pulling up to the start line. He will be going off at 7:59, so just under 2 minutes. So once again, if you're just joining us, we have a 300-kilometer special. This is stage 4. This is the longest stage of the 2025 Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. Yesterday was a marathon stage, the first half of it. Everybody camped right here in the middle of the desert last night. They had tents. They had no crew support. They were on their own. Only support was from fellow riders, and then the cars had their co-drivers and maybe some other cars on their team, and that was it. So you either had to borrow parts from someone else if they have the same vehicle as you. The mechanics were the riders and the drivers themselves. So something pretty cool yesterday. It was actually the not so cool part maybe was the weather for everyone last night. There was a bit of a sandstorm yesterday, so that was a little bad timing, but you can't control the weather, right? But it seems like everybody has a pretty good attitude. You can control your attitude, so that's always good. Good to see everyone. I think they're ready to get going today and get back to the bivouac tonight. I think those showers are going to feel good for everyone at the bivouac tonight. So here we go. Here's our next car off the line. This should be Martim on the number 34 coming into the dunes. All right, there we go. There goes Martim. So that means Roy on the number 41 is going to be next. Barbosa from Chile is going to be pulling up to the line next. He will start at 8:01. Once again, we're doing 2-minute starts now. And we can see some of the guys still pulling up and getting ready down here in the staging area. How's it going? Is that Marcus? You ready to hit the dunes today? Another stage? Looks like he's ready. Just about 1 minute. We should have the number 41 going off the start. All right, here we go. Coming through the dunes. So that was Barbosa there on the number 41. That means up next we got the 39. Andro is going to be pulling up to the start line and going to start at 8:03. We have more bikes lining up here. That's the 88, Thomas Childs. He'll be off in a few minutes. Next, we're going to have the 52 coming off the line at 8:05 within about a minute. About 45 seconds, our next bike will be off. All right, so 8:05, we should have a bike. There we go, coming off the line. Let's head out to the desert and watch him come through the dunes. This is such an awesome shot here. Those dunes are just so cool looking. Definitely, you can see how small the bike is compared to the dunes. There we go, up and over the dunes. So next, let's see, I'm coming up to the line, another Rally 2 bike. We're going to have the 57, should be next, going to start at 8:07. So the 57 will be our next bike coming to the start line. And we have 51 bikes and quads that are going to be starting today. Made it to stage 4, the longest stage of the rally, second half of the marathon stage. So just about 30 seconds or so, we should see the next one off the line. All right, here we go. Next bike is off. Headed for the dunes. There we go. That's a cool shot right there. That's going to be cool when the cars come up there later, too. That'll be fun watching the cars come over that thing. So that was the 57. Next, we're going to have the 88 is going to be coming up to the line. Thomas Childs from Great Britain will be next on the line. The 88 Thomas Childs will be next off, headed off at 8:09. Here we go. It sounds like in a minute here. All right, here goes Thomas. Off the line and into the dunes. The next, we're going to have our lead quad. So Abdulaziz, one of the local favorites there. And the number 174 on the Yamaha 700 Raptor. He's going to be our first quad headed out today. He will be next off the line at 8:11. So 8:11 will be our next one. Oh, losing our signal a little bit on that camera. Hopefully it comes back. Dune one still looks good. It's a cool view of the start right there. You can see him coming all the way from the start. Look down in the center there. All there we go. There goes Abdulaziz from the UAE, one of the locals on the quad. First quad off the line. Next, we're going to have keys on the number 50, Husqvarna 450 in the Rally 2 category. He'll be going off at 8:13. He's going to make his way to the start line. He will be next. All right, so next bike should be going off any second here at 8:13. The keys on the number 50. All right, so up and over. All right, I think we're gonna show about one or two more bikes, and then we'll cut it off so we can save the cameras for the cars. Our signal's getting a little bit choppy on us here, so hopefully the signal comes back a bit for the car start. But we'll show at least one more bike here. So at 8:15, we'll have our next one going off, the number 37. Tia. There you go. All right, that was Mattia there. All right, so we're gonna go offline now for a little bit, and we will come back for the cars. We're gonna save the batteries on these cameras here, and then we'll come back for the car start. The first car start is going to be later today at, let me see, what time is the car start? Going to be at 9:50 is going to be our first car start. So we'll see if we can come back online around 9:40, and we'll try to get some interviews with the cars as they're lining up. And then hopefully the service holds up for us up here, and we can bring you guys some more action from the car start. So come on back in just about an hour and a half at 9:40, and we will be back online to bring you guys more coverage of the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge Stage 4. We'll see you guys.